everyone, I'm Lauren and welcome back to my channel. This is Lauren's Literary Library where we talk about all things books and my own writing journey. And I've been holding on to these for about a week and a half now because I've not had the chance to sit down and film, such is life. But I've got some boxes to unbox. I've got my May YA box to unbox and also my quarterly epic fantasy subscription. I didn't unbox that one last time and I don't know why. I think I was going to do some shorts with it but I just ended up not. But I thought I'd include it with this unboxing because I got the notification that it was being shipped like a day after the YA box turned up, so I thought I'd wait to do them, but then I've not had the chance to do it until today, so enjoy this double unboxing. So I'm going to start with my epic fantasy one. I forgot what I was talking about then. I can't remember what the theme was for this. And I have no idea what the book is. I like this quarterly subscription because it's 4 books a year, which is amazing. And also, I need to get back into my epic fantasy roots. So far I've not read anything, so I didn't read the book last time. And yeah, I need to get into it. But I have got plans. Oh, that cover looks good. So the theme for this month is Marked for Murder. We've got a little bit of information on the box in this card, and we've got the book. I like this. The book for this quarter is Mortadant's Peril by R.J. Barker. I like the crows on here. We've got a bit of a blurb on the back. As a Mortadant the dead speak to me, it's a pity they rarely say anything useful and there is little coin in it. The River Merce had been a simple down-tier record keeper and now he was dead. It was as plain as a black robe, floppy hat and collar rings around my eyes that marked me as a Mortadant. Interesting. So when it was said like epic fantasy, I feel like this is going to be a lot of world building, but I'm getting like very sort of like 50s noir, sort of like police crime investigator, which isn't what I was expecting from this subscription. These are absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. What? These end papers. This is why I can't get rid of my Fairyloot. This book is gorgeous. The naked hardcover is just amazing. I love this tower. I'm guessing that's kind of like going to be part of the story. See, now that's giving me like very sort of Mordor vibes. Just the spine, and then the back has got some more crows on it. I do like the idea of the crows because I think crows are used a lot in like as motifs for death and things like that, so it's interesting. But this end paper, like, just gorgeous. And then the one on the back, this scene here is like more sort of like 1800s vibe than I would have expected from an epic fantasy, but maybe that's just my interpretation of an epic fantasy. I love this foiling. Ooh, that's weird. I don't know if it'll show, but there's like, where the acknowledgement page is, there's like some ghosting from the ink that's like carried over. Oh, the author's British. It says so in his acknowledgements. Oh, is that pen signed? I think that's an actual pen sign. Ooh, that's interesting. We've also got a Fairyloot letter. I didn't realise there was letters in these. I'm going to have to check the other one that we got to see if there's one there. It does look like a big book, but also like the text is relatively large, so it's not like too many words per page. Sometimes I feel like the text gets a bit bigger in a hardback to justify the hardback size. That is stunning. And then we do have a different cover underneath. I think this is a colourway change of the original. But I think you can see where the inspiration has come from with some of like the towers and designs. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not sure how I feel about this book. I don't think it's what I was expecting, but I do like to try new things. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do like to try new things. So I think I'm going to give this one a go and see what I think to it, because I have a feeling that it could be really interesting and really good, but it's this crime noir vibe on the front that's like properly throwing me with it, and I don't know how to feel. So because this is who I am, I will just go through the people who designed this book. So it's got a redesigned cover by Gamma Trap. It says redesigned cover by Gamma Trap and designed by Lydia Blagden. the colourway variation of the trade cover, which is what I thought it would be. And the hardcover artwork was done by Claymore Covers, and oh, Lydia Blagdon must be their book design person who like gives the briefs, because their name keeps popping up a lot recently. And then the artwork on the end papers is done by Fran Vegas Art, I think is what it is. And then the sprayed edge was designed by Gamma Trap as well. That is everyone who worked on this. And now time for the YA box. I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with the YA box recently, because I like the books. Well, the books seem great. I've not actually read any for too long, but the items are getting a bit meh. And I don't like the way that all of the items are linking to the book for the month, and I don't know if that's just a me problem or if that's an everyone problem, but because of that, I've got like a bit of a... I'm a bit jaded, I think, is the word I'm looking for. But we'll see what this is doing. Do you know what? I had a minute there where I thought I'd not pressed record on my camera, and I was like, I'm going to have to start all over again. But let's get into this YA box and see if I can be slightly less jaded with this box. There's a lot of blue in here. I wasn't expecting a balloon themed month. So the first thing in the box, is this a sci-fi themed box? Because I'm getting sci-fi vibes. There's this giant pencil case. We've not actually had a pencil case for a while. Oh, it's a cold wire one, which is this book here, because I just keep piling up my Fairyloot books on my desk. So it is sci-fi. Maybe this month is sci-fi. I can't remember what the theme was. I do like the pencil cases. I've not really used any of them properly, but I've got so many notebooks and things. But I feel like they're really sturdy. I think I'm going to go through, find the ones that I like the most, because we've not had many of them, and get rid of the ones that I don't like. Because I do love a pencil case and I definitely need them, but I just don't know. I could fit an... Ooh, could I fit Squirtle Card? Because I have too many notebooks, we'll try this. So I've got a notebook, and I'm wondering if the notebook could fit in here with some pens, because that would be really good. Nope. It is a little bit too big, and I think it's just about the same size as the cover, so it doesn't quite fit in with the zip either, because I don't think... Let's see. It's a bit of a squeeze. I mean, you could probably wiggle this in, but a standard notebook won't fit in there, which is a shame, because I just had a great idea of it could be like a little journal pouch, but unfortunately it's slightly too small to be a little journal pouch. But I do like it anyway. It's slightly different to the book sleeves we get. I did think it was a book sleeve, but... yeah, I'll have to decide because I've not read the book. Ooh! I have no idea what this is, but it was so cute. I don't know if I want to open it and ruin it. What? So this is a TNOW picnic blanket. I'm trying to think what that could be. I don't think I've got anything with that name on, but it comes like this. I was like, what is this? It's mushrooms. It's not Emily Wilde. This is amazing! Oh, so this is the pattern. It's got this like very sort of mushroomy vibe to it. But then on the other side is, oh, this item. This is what always happens. I do a video and I say like the last few months have been a bit terrible and I've not really been enjoying Fairyloot. And then, I have no idea to fold this back up. Then we get an item that just completely blows my mind. Oh, that is not at all how it goes. I'm going to figure that out because it's just a picnic blanket. But there's a way I should be able to like put that back together like this. Oh, there we go. I kind of got it. That's amazing. I'm perfect because I've been doing loads of picnics and going out and it's the perfect weather for it. I don't think I've ever seen a picnic blanket that's so different. Oh, this is what I mean. Every so often, Fairyloot will just do something that completely surprises me and throws everything out of the park. So the next item in the box is something that I'm really ambivalent towards. And I've got so many of them. But it is just a set of bookends. But it's got like a character artwork I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's not, I don't think that's going to come through very well. That a bit better. There we go. And the artwork's beautiful, but there's only so many bookends you can have. I think the problem is that I've had this subscription for far too long. Oh, these are based on Shatter Me. So if the picnic blanket doesn't match the book, I think this might be the first month in forever where we've got more items that aren't based on the book than have been based on the book, which is a shock and astounding. But yeah, I've never read Shatter Me. I get why people like bookends, but it's just not for me. I think I've got too many books for them to be worthwhile, so I use them on my desk to like keep notebooks and stuff upright, but that is pretty much the extent to my use of a bookend. I've gone searching for the tarot cards, so we have got the Ace of Fire and the Two of Fire, and I do like these artworks. Like, she's got a very nice violet-y purple hair. I like the style, and this guy is giving me Kylo Ren vibes. I don't know why, but that is the vibe I'm getting. I'm guessing these are the main characters for the book because I've just found the spoiler card and it is the same sort of vibe with the person. So if you see what I mean, a very similar vibe to the tarot card. And this month's theme is Electric Touch. So I'm guessing it is very sci-fi. I want to know the picnic blanket. The Nature of Witches. Oh, that makes sense. It is very like cottagecore witchy vibes. So I'm guessing this is this month's book. Because the last item that we've got in the box before the book is the overlays, and that is Stormbreaker overlays, and that is usually this month's book. I am enjoying the very purple vibe to it. I know that the last few times I've done it you can see the other ones through the vellum. So this is the image, it's the first one. So the tarot cards are definitely this month's book, just from the artwork that we're getting on these overlays. It still looks very much like Kylo Ren. Maybe a bit less. The like hairstyle is a bit more muted. The face shape's a bit different in these, but that's still the vibe I'm going with. And the final overlay. So I'm guessing she's got lightning powers. And I think she's got like, I don't know if that's a scar around her arm. I don't know if it's going to pick up properly, but like on her arm there is like some sort of marking. I like the fact that her top also has like some sort of celestial vibe to it. I do love the artwork on these. They're stunning. I just feel like it's a very cop-out item. But that leaves us with this month's book as the last thing in the box, and ta-da! So we have got Stormbreaker by Nisha T.J. Tule. Oh, I wanted to read some of her books, but I'm loving this purple and the foiling on it. The back is just a mountain scene. I've not even seen the edges. Ooh! So we've got like constellation-y skies. That kind of looks like hair. I've not seen the side. Ooh. I feel like that is more sort of like cartoony than we have been having. But I do like the fact that it runs like sky down to whatever this sort of like seagrass is. I'm trying to open this without looking at it because I feel like I spoil myself. Oh, this cover feels good. This, like the case of this hardback feels so good. I've not actually looked at it yet. Ooh! Ooh, I like that. Very Kylo Ren though. You tell me this guy, the brief was not draw someone who looks like Kylo Ren, because look at it. You cannot convince me otherwise. But I love that. The back is just the sort of building that we've got on the side. So that, but sideways done. I love these constellations. I think it's constellations anyway, and not lightning. But I love it. Let's see these end papers. Oh, ooh, look at that. Oh, we do get spoiled with these books. Oh, I like this. That's very cute. That's a very cute scene. That's a cute scene to depict. The final chapter is a single page. What? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I've just spoiled myself massively by the fact that I know that the final chapter is now just a single page. We have got the Fairyloot letter printed inside with a digital signature. Oh, it's dystopian. I never know where to label dystopian in like genre classifications, because I feel like depending on the vibe of the story, it falls neatly either into sci-fi or fantasy. And I feel like with the theme we've had, maybe it's a little bit of both. I like this. There was a page on the sort of content warnings, or like the things that you're expecting to see that might cause some people issues. Oh, I like that. So we've got like a little note at the start, it's like from a place in the book. Have we not got a main page? Oh yeah, there we are. So we do have 2 pages at the start. So if you did want it to be pen signed, there's like a space here for it, like a full title spread, or you could get it signed on this page. I have just noticed though, the binding for this is not great. So I'm gonna stand up. There's like, I don't know if you can tell, like just a little bit of damage here where the glue has sort of come away. But other than that, I don't think there's a major issue with it. The book itself's fine. I don't think there's any damage on the book. It is very floppy. I think I heard someone say something about that they've changed printers and like other glue or something. So it's like a very sort of, there's a lot of flexibility in these pages, which is a very strange thing to start talking about. Let us have a look at the reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm assuming another colourway. Endure the storm, earn your place. That has got a very dystopian vibe to it. But colourway change. I'm definitely sure this is a colourway change. Yeah, I like that. This is a very, I love the special edition. I think I enjoyed the fact that I surprised myself with the hardback as well. This sounds amazing. It looks like it's some sort of dystopian with an academy. So she's already, oh, it's set in New Manhattan, so it's kind of like a futuristic dystopian New York. Perfect for the fans of Divergent and the Hunger Games. I've only ever read the first Divergent, but I have really enjoyed all of the Hunger Games books, so I feel like if that's true, this could be one that I could really enjoy. I just need to get around to reading it. Okay, so I'm gonna just go through all of the artwork in here, just to credit everyone, because that's what we should be doing in this new world of AI nonsense. We should credit the actual artists of the world and the people who come up with the ideas, and not the people who just repackage and repurpose someone else's brilliance, to be honest. So the bookends were designed by A. Hollow Him, and they were inspired by the Shatter Me series by Tahara Mafe. And oh, it's featuring the silhouettes of Warner and Juliet. The stationery pouch was designed by Nekokonut. The frame was done by Blanca Design. Oh right, so there's like an edging around it. So that was designed by Blanca.design, but the actual like design was by Nekoko. I'm just going to show you. There you go. Because I can't pronounce that apparently. Which is inspired by Cold Way by Chloe Gong. The picnic blanket was designed by Clara McAllister, and it is, oh, it's just inspired by The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. The overlays were designed by @CYT_draws to go inside this month's book. So we've got chapter 1, chapter 9, chapter 19 and chapter 60, which is Reaching for the Spark, Safety Net, Gentle Touch and By the Fire. And because I know the last chapter is 73, I know that last one is like probably very far into the romance story. And the tarot cards this month were designed by Avondale Art, and they feature Poet as the Ace of Fire and Rook as the Two of Fire. So the main character is actually Mr. Kylo Ren, and that's Poet. I thought it was going to be the woman because there's a lot of like heavy emphasis on Rook, but who knows? Unless that's the wrong way around. I think they've put the tarot card information wrong, because the tarot information says this month's tarot card set features Poet as the Ace of Fire card and Rook as the Two of Fire card. But then in the featured book of the month section it says Poet's future is already decided, but her secrets could cost her everything. So Poet can't be Ace, unless this is a Sapphic book, but that is definitely not a very feminine looking person, and Rook would make more sense because he's all in black, so I think they've messed up there. So the redesigned cover with foil was done by both Madeline Design and AEA Draws. The colour variation of the trade cover and the character artwork on the hardcover was done by @CYT_draws. Also the same person who did the overlays, and designed by AEA Draws. Artwork on the end papers was also done by CYT_draws. The foil details was done by Blanca.design. AEA Draws did the digitally sprayed edges, or designed that, and we've got the offer letter as well. I feel like my excitement level dropped there trying to read that. My brain was just not having it. I actually like this month's box. I feel like the last couple of months I've been really disappointed with how it's gone, but I don't know, I think it's that picnic blanket. It's just completely blown me away, and I'm like, that is an amazing thing, and I can take it out with me, and I've got so much usability for it because I like to go on picnics. I like to even just sit in my own garden, just somewhere to sit nicely on the grass. Amazing. I've now got somewhere and something that I can do that with. Yeah, I don't think I've got any other thoughts really for this. So let me know what you thought to both of the books in this, because I think Fairyloot, just like, I think they have definitely dominated the market on the design of the special editions, but I'm not so sure about the boxes because I don't look at any other like book subscriptions items. Let me know what you thought to the items in here. I feel like this one was better than it has been, but it's still not great. But I just think that's probably part of like the economic issues of the times that we've got. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought to both of these boxes, and if you think it's worth the cost of what you get. I think I spend £30 on the quarterly epic fantasy, and it's about £35 for the YA subscription box. So yeah, it's not a small amount of money that I'm spending. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to hit subscribe. I have finally got back into a regular routine, and I'm so excited to be making videos again. I just don't know what I'm making. So if you've got any suggestions for videos that you would like to see from me, leave them in the comments down below, because I'd love to see what you would like to see from me as well. And as always, I hope you're well and you're all staying safe, and until next time, bye!